There are only two lasting bequests we can hope to give our children. One of these is roots, the other wings. In the heart of Kiambu County, in a village called Ndeya, we meet Utugi angels, teenagers who are not your ordinary type, as they are mentally challenged and finely flared. Intellectual disability, which is diagnosed before the age of 18, is given when an individual has problems both in intellectual functioning and the ability to function in everyday activities. Most children with disability can learn a great deal and as adults may have partially or even fully independent lives. This is not exceptional for teenagers of Utugi angels who have been trained and acquired skills and are now preparing to live independently in the future.
When the child comes in, we expose to general skills. But as time goes, we see the areas, now in the general skills, you will see a child concentrating on a certain area. So when you realize that they have a strength in a certain area, you try to develop that maximally in that child.
It is amazingly beautiful how these teenagers are able to use their hands as they concentrate deeply to make use of their creativity in the various crafts, each one of them knowing too well what they make best. Despite the fact that they are mentally challenged, the teenagers are only able differently, as it is evident that what they make, not everyone would be as creative as they are. Indeed, inability is not disability.
We do beading, we do weave works, we do pom-pom. You can see that one is doing pom-pom work. We do tapestry works, he's doing jewelry. In Utugi Angels, we are specifying in areas of interest. And that is the beauty of having Utugi Angels.
The teenagers wake up every other dawn looking forward to learn something new, as it has become a norm for them. You may wonder where the full with glow teenagers draw their inspiration. Massage brings a special feeling to mentally challenged people due to the caring attitude, attention, and physical touch involved in the massage play a significant role in elevating the depression from the individuals shown during the session. Christine is an atypical therapist who gives her therapeutical services to the Utugi Angels teenagers. Surprisingly, her blindness does not hinder her from offering the best.
Nilikuja kupoteza uwezo wa kuona several years. Sasa decide kwenda kwa Machakos checking for the blind. I got skills for massage therapist. Kasoma massage therapist inaitwa Jiansu massage ya Japanese, huwa inafanyiwa na watu wenye hawaoni. Sasa nikaenda kumaliza. Nimesaidia wao watoto sana juu wengine hawakuwa wanaweza kufanya kazi, walikuwa naona kama wakuwa weak sana. Siku hizi na hata wananiombeanga sana, wananiambia vile wanakuanga wamechoka, ati wanakosa usingizi, na nikiwafanyia wanalala 444 saa ingine, na saa ingine wananiombea sana wakati sijakuja. Sasa naona tu wanasaidika sana.
Mentally challenged teenagers undergo a series of challenges such as rape and sodomy, lack of timely medical address, rejection, and lack skills. In a bid to rescue such children, Mr. Geoffrey and Mother Wanjao, a couple based in Ndeya, Kiambu County, restructured their home where they lived with their own children and brought in mentally challenged teenagers to address the challenges they faced, leading to the birth of Utugi Angels.
We have the Utugi Angels, which was started by my wife, and I allowed it to be done in my compound just because of one simple thing. As we were walking around, we went to a point and met some children who were tied. One child tied like a dog behind the house. And then I asked myself, what do I need on earth if I cannot be able to help such a kid? And from that time, that's when we came up with him and we started bringing him up. He could not do anything for himself, but later we discovered that he could go to the toilet, he could do other things. Also, my children supported this kid very much. And finally, we were able to get some other children from various points
saw a big gap in terms of mental disability, mental stroke intellectual disability. And I kept asking God so many questions, and one day I had God tell me, wake up and go and do. And that is how Utugi Angels came up.
A research on vulnerability of children with disabilities found out that children with intellectual disabilities are abused more often, with an increased risk for neglect, physical abuse and sexual abuse compared to those with other disabilities. And as mother confirms, most of the teenagers in Utugi Angels were neglected and barely have an idea of whom their family members are.
Most of the people out there, when they go, like families, the parents go to look for resources, so they are out there. The other children go to school. These ones are left out.
Some of them who do not even know who their parents are. They came here when they could not communicate, but today they can communicate. And some people do take advantage of these retro kids, ferrying some drugs.
However, it has not been a golden path for mother and her husband in raising the teenagers, as they have faced financial constraints over the time. For them, passion has been their foundation, and despite the fact that they have to provide basic needs for these children, they have looked for ways to substitute their earnings in order to sustain them.
When my wife came up with this, I just decided the retro food I get, or whatever I get out of my daily working, I decided let me support her with maybe the foods, eating, because we could also be able to think of taking them somewhere else. But I discovered the risk of these children wherever they will be. We'll be taking care of them mostly at night. And then I decided, since I have a small space for them, let them live with us here. Instead of always being outside there in the street asking for money or doing that, I decided to start the poultry farming and also the dairy animal keeping.
The farm has been sentimental to the teenagers as they actively engage in various activities after they break from their daily creative norms.
Kwa hivyo ukiona hawa vijana kama Masharia, pande hii ya kuangalia ng'ombe, kuangalia masirahi ya ng'ombe is very good. Kuria amejua kukamua. Karani nimesema maneno yake na kuku. George kasi yake ni yuko kitchen, anapenda maneno hiyo ya kitchen. Wengine kunao wanapenda kuchukua hizi kazi kuja wakati majani na katakato wako hapo. Kuna mwingine tena anataka kuangalia vile mbuzi zinawekwa. Mambo kama hayo yote. And when we see them doing all those kind of things, I may say we are happy because we are making these people to be active.
Seeing the products made from Utugi Angels by the intellectually challenged teenagers, it is inappropriate for parents with such children to have them confined within their homes with the fear of being judged by the society. George Kimani, a teacher at Utugi Angels, challenges such parents to ensure they have their talents nurtured.
Wanakuwa sawa. Ni vile tu huwa uko vijijini watu wanachukulia watoto wakiwa they are not able, but these kids are able. So vile tu mimi naweza advise ama niambie watu hivyo kwa nje, wale wameficha watoto kama hawa, let them bring them into the world because these kids are good. Ni vile tu huwa watu wanaficha watoto, wanaweka huko kwa manyumba, na bado hao watu wanaweza fanya kazi, wanajitolea. If you can see them how they are working together, they are very happy.
It has now been 3 years and the couple has managed to progress the teenagers positively towards reintegration back to communities to participate actively in the economic growth of the state.
You can see some of the works, their productions. I can say this is success stories. You see from nothing to something, and from no knowledge to having all these skills. I can say that is my greatest pride while I'm here on earth. If everybody is led to go to their areas of interest, can you imagine what a nation it would be? And since in Utugi Angels we are specifying in areas of interest, can you imagine the impact that you are going to make in this world? And that is the beauty of having Utugi Angels.
Remember, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? For CTN, my name is Miriam Kyoko Mutuku.